Hi everyone, I am Jalla Nagajyoti and I am from Annavacharya Institute of Technology and Sciences. Welcome to my demo video of my Salesforce CRM project. The title of the project to supply leftover food. I built a app called Food Connect to help me with all this works. I would like to give a quick briefly overview of the project and key objective. Firstly, every day 1 million of people are going to bed hungry, while mean that 1 ton of food is wasted. That's way I Food Connect comes to my goal. Our goal is simple to build a centralized platform for collecting a food left over together. Volunteers and seamless food distribution use Salesforce tools and the key objectives of the project of the address of the food wastage and hunger, improve the coordination and efficiency, involve the society by encouraging volunteers using dashboards and overflow for this better transparency. In the steps to perform my Salesforce project, first step to a account creations. Firstly, we need to create a Salesforce developer account. For that, to view a Salesforce website to be a show of the screen. This page full of the details are filling the completed to get a mail and verify this account and reset the password. You will get the Salesforce homepage. From this second step of the creation of the databases stored from the data into the project. Forgive a data objectives. In data objectives are revenue and drop of the point, task, volunteer and executive details. In revenue, what is the which place we are located currently, and drop of the point, which is drop of the locations. Task, what is the performing task, and volunteers in public volunteers and private volunteers. In totally details about exclusive details. In third point, objectives. Create object to use their interface timing or allowing the user to access objectives. Apps are many or more the quick. Go to the quick find bar, search the tabs to select from the custom tab to create. I created earlierly. Next, the fourth step of Lightning Builder, the name of itself to suggest what it does. Lightning Build app. Always go to create apps to a website to go find to the find search box and select a new and create a home page. From the fifth step, relationship fields. In special type of the relationship, I link a objective from another my project. I have used two kinds of relationship fields: master detail relationship and lookup relationship. These are creating a columns in the object just like columns of the tables. There are defined a types of stores in the records. We will field a are created to a object or creating the next flow. Next one is flow. The flow is the automation tool to have let's use it to the collect of the data, make designs and performance activities without writing any code using the flow builder, scenes, flow, etc. And creation of view. From this view details, creating a view, in them we are added to required fields of the names, contacts, mobile numbers, emails, etc. We lastly to get a revenue output from the table template. And the seventh step is triggered. The triggered is a piece of a Apex code to run automatically before and after creation of elements like events like record, insert, updated and deleted. There are a small piece of code related to the drop of the points. The trigger calculates the distance from the collecting location of the drop tables to write a trigger. Does not depend, forgot to save it. And next, the eighth step is profiles. Profiles is used to the users. Generally defined user permissions and was when you use their access. We provide the general access to get a data to it, but we cannot modify the previous data and the next users. Generally our users or everyone we have the link in these systems, but everyone must should be user account. Here we create a user like Ishika and based upon their given information provided, and we can create the more users also. In next, public groups. In generally the collection of the users we group them together to again sharing the rules and etc. Here I have to provided all the users that we have created the previous steps. These are users have sharing the axis and next report types. Report types are defined users objectives and fields are used to have the created custom report types. We have the admin, we cannot recorded the required objectives and fields. The recorded types are there, we created the revenue with the revenue of drop of the point. The reports are created that the report type field. These generally are the add the columns rows of we needed to see the page or we are needed to see the other. The report are generated to last records and data. And next dashboards. Dashboard is a visual representation of key matrix use charts, tables, graphs, etc. We have two dashboards, custom one and private one. We have two reports to them to create table and their online chart. Or next sharing rules. Use rules. Also we have automatically generated record access to user based upon the criteria like roles, public, etc. We have created three rules. The mandatory of creating from the distance fields of the next page. The home page of Food Connect. These are combined in the dashboard flows and next output of the both dashboards and flows to just include the same simple data. We since all the details are asked from the refresh the page. Next we select the data from the data of points and next we select the data of fields and save it. The lastly if we completed everyone to refresh. We can see the output. As now my demo video comes to end. I would like to say the program I have many things are acting the custom object and automated business logical theme flows and triggers to build a direct dimensional dashboards and security data with flows and profiles and sharing rules. This entirely Food Connect application has been achieved end to end using the Salesforce platform. This scalability low code solution and not only enhance the operational efficiency but also delivers real world social impact by bridging the gap between food suppliers and hungers. Thank you so much.